Stan Gibilisco here, with a little update on winter storm whatever. Seems to be kind of wearing itself out, according to the radar, but you wouldn't know it by looking outside right now. There's about 2.5 foot of snow on that deck here, and I would estimate that's probably a little less than what we've actually received because it settled a good deal yesterday. It began at about noon or 1 o'clock p.m. on Sunday with thunder snow and thunder sleet, and has continued pretty much unabated since then. Fortunately, not a very rapid rate of snowfall, and so far we have not yet had any power failures. I suppose if we do have a power failure, it shouldn't last really long time because people are able to get around here. I guess, as I said, I would guess that probably if you tallied up all of the snow, measured it as it fell, you would have about 3 feet. Now this is April 29th. I remember we had a storm in Minnesota in 1988 on April 29th. And it was 13 inches, which was a lot for them then, and over there in Minnesota. And it broke down a lot of trees because they were starting to leaf out. Here the trees up at this altitude have not yet begun to leaf out. And these ponderosa pines have evolved to withstand this kind of thing. If they hadn't, they wouldn't be here, believe me, because this is the third snowiest town in the United States, Lead, South Dakota. But I remember, and I don't mind it so much, the town looks pretty in snow, I think, even at this time of year. Hey, you know, I don't have to mow my yard. I do have to shovel that driveway, though. That was quite a task after swimming a little over 1 kilometer this morning, come back and have to shovel to get big number 8 in there. It was a good workout. Point being, though, that particular year, 1988, when we had that late winter storm in Minnesota, was one of the hottest, driest summers following that on record. Regularly got over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and back then I was training to get back in shape after a serious injury, and I rode my bike upwards of 30 miles a day in 100-degree heat on the Douglas Trail between Rochester and Pine Island. And believe me, I didn't have a whole lot of company on that trail during those days. There was a lot of wind. You just carry a lot of water, make sure you don't get dehydrated. After that summer was over, riding that bike like that, I looked like a blonde piece of beef jerky. Don't ask me what I look like now. Stan Gibilisco signing off from the third snowiest town in the United States. So long.